Good morning. Time to rise and shine. It's morning meditation. This takes some time to get clear on our thoughts, our goals, our dreams, our desires, and let's start writing down a business plan. How are we going to navigate the next year? Then we're going to break it down to the first 3 months. So if this January 3rd, if you bought your journal book already, fill it out from January 3rd to March 27th. So this week we're working on our chakras, talking about chakras and the endocrine system. Next week Thursday, it's going to be about, I'm going to have a Zoom meeting to do our vision board, to create our vision board. So this week we're going to start off with lavender, and then every other week I'm going to incorporate a new essential oil. So this last week we started off with ordering our journals, starting the process of detoxing sugar. How are you doing with that? And that's helping you become more aware and more mindful of what you're consuming. You should be looking at your nutrition labels, doing the math, solving the riddle, how much sugar is in all if you eat X amount. Knowing your numbers, marking your calendar. So again, if you have got your Phoenix journal already, go ahead and start filling out your calendar. If you have some tabs, you can go ahead and make tabs here on when the first week starts. You can make tabs on the vision board parts, and then back here is where we're going to set our daily actions, our daily habits. Okay, but we'll do this together on next Thursday when we do the vision board workshop. Okay, so what is the perfect diet? What are your numbers? Go ahead and fill out your calendar. Put I weighed myself on the 5th of the month, so go ahead and start taking your measurements. You could take measurements of your belly, your thighs, your arms, your calves, your waist, any other numbers that you may have. If you're diabetic, what are your A1C levels, your cholesterol, any numbers that you have from the medical. It will be a great thing to insert it here now this week, so that we can measure your progress by the end of the 3 months. So this will be by the time we end the 6 months, which I'm going to guide you as a personal coach for the next 6 months. By the time I'm done, actually by the time we're done with this book, we'll do a second book. So by the time we're done with 2 books, we should have been able to find and established new habits that create more of a balanced life. And so this is not a diet. This is a change of living. This is a lifestyle, and just slowly changing our daily habits to crowd out the ones that no longer serve us. So the first one is detoxing sugar. So early in the morning, having a tea, if you can some people have coffee, but if you can start implementing more tea times, maybe every other day, anything that's plant-based is gonna help the body, it's the essence of life. Okay, so it's gonna give you more vitality, and it's gonna add more value. Vitality and values, the channel for advice and awareness. Cheers. All right. So lavender, if you have lavender, get yourself some lavender, make yourself a tea. If you don't have any essential oils, you can always use oregano. Oregano is something that pretty much most people have in their kitchen, like dry herbs. You can boil some oregano. That helps with releasing the feeling of being vulnerable. It's a comfort food. You know, that's why we look for pizza, and you know, it's a comfort food, like Italian food when we're stressed out. So take deep breaths in. Not only are we becoming mindful of like the ingredients and what we're eating, we're becoming more mindful within our emotions, having more patience, looking at other situations with like a more spiritual and a more spiritual side, you know, using your intuition, your imagination. And so practicing being mindfulness helps calm down the body so that your body's in rest and digest. Your body can start digesting your food, your body functions are flowing. If you're always in stress mode, waking up in the morning to have coffee, hurry up, jumping into the shower, running to work, in the crowd, you know, eating in the car, and having that hustle and bustle, it doesn't give us the opportunity to relax the body. And so then that's when your body becomes in when you're stressed, your body becomes into the fight, flight, or freeze, you know, and so we're just reacting. So taking time in the morning, every morning, and practicing being mindfulness lets the body relax and digest. And when you can relax and digest, that's when you can allow your intuition and your imagination, spirituality, give you the enlightenment, the strength, the courage, and the wisdom to create your happiness. What are your dreams? What are your desires? So what are those emotions? What are you feeling? What are those old belief systems that no longer serve us? They could be abandonment issues from childhood that maybe we weren't even aware of it until now. I'm going to pull out 7 cards. Each card is going to represent a chakra. So starting up, this death card keeps wanting to come out. So there's an ending to something. This is an ending to a cycle. This death card keeps coming out, and this dead. It's over. There's a new transformation. There's gonna be, look at that. There's somebody either lost their job, has been moved out, there's been a breakup in a relationship. Something is over. This is a time to transformation. But there is still some fear here. There's some fear. Kind of exactly what I was just talking about is those emotions, those deep emotional wounds. What are those deep emotional wounds that no longer serve you? It's time to cut that out and to transform. And when you're transforming, when you've been hurt, you put walls and barriers. You block your heart. You don't want to hurt again. You don't want to be vulnerable, you know. And so it's calling to do things with an open heart, doing things out of love, not out of fear. That's going to be your way out. That's going to stir you to lovers, to love. It's time to create your own destiny. Okay, so let's try this again. Spirit, just give me one card at a time. Don't complicate this. If that resonates with you, give me a high five, give me a like. If you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. My name is Veronica. I'm a personal wellness coach. For the next 6 months, I'm gonna guide you daily, Monday through Friday, with a daily meditation of reflection. And then every 2 weeks, I'm going to add in a new sector of life to assess, and some tips and ideas on how to add in more value by adding more healthier habits, small baby steps. This came out yesterday too. 11/11, baby. Time to make a wish. Be careful what you wish for. This is very powerful. I see a very powerful woman here taking charge. Very beautiful. Associated. Ooh, look at this. The divine partner by your side. This is a power couple. This is a power couple. This woman is in her power and her beauty. She's very courageous. She's very charismatic, a natural entrepreneur. She's just very powerful. And this man, they're the divine partners. Look at that. Balance. I see balance here. Love, marriage, respect, communications, wishes coming true, wishes being being fulfilled. Like an apology, or like a new opportunity to reset. Excuse me. Setting boundaries. It's knowing, speaking, clarity, having great communication, speaking the truth, have clarity, and being assertive, setting boundaries. I need to do this. This is what I want. I'm going to make my wishes come true. You and me, we're going to be that power couple. We're going to push through and we're going to make this happen. 11-11, baby. This is a twin flame energy. Okay, so for the 7th chakra, this is mental health, acknowledgement, a spiritual enlightenment. Isn't this perfect? This is like probably like one of the most perfect cards that could come out for the 7th chakra. Enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment. So there's a time, this is like a time of I feel like this couple is using their intuition, their imagination, and they're using their powerful skills of manifesting to make their wishes come true. And so there has to come some forgiveness so that we can get over that past. Remember that first bunch that fell? That was like all negative, like dead, deep emotional wounds over death, and like the transformation, and having like the two of swords, having your heart blocked. Having your heart blocked. In order to unblock that, you have to be willing to be vulnerable. And do things with love and passion. Love and passion. Love and marriage. This is great. Oh my God, look at that. The King of Cups. That's an that is emotional maturity. So taking a leadership, this could be a new love, a love relationship, a new business opportunity, doing something with passion, with love, setting boundaries, moving forward, and doing things with like with a spiritual, like kind of like with grace, beauty, serenity, knowing that being selfless. Being selfless. Okay, so I'm going to pull out 3 affirmations for the chakras. Ooh, this is a beautiful reading. Alright, so... And then we have here, oh, look at that, selflessness. I am kind to all. I am aware that everything I do or say affects others. I will help those who seek it, and I will seek out ways to be of service. I develop an attitude of looking for ways to help others instead of always waiting to be asked. I love this. Everything I do from spiritual perspective, and I put my heart into it. Amen. So, I'm going to use some thieves, put some drop of my thieves oil, as tea, to help boost the immune system. All right. I feel the seventh, also the seventh. See, it's out of all of them was the seventh one. Okay. One with all. I feel the divine force flowing through me. I honor this and know that it flows through all. I am calm in knowing that I am one with all, and I contemplate and meditate on this fact. Let me reread that. I am calm in knowing that I am one with all, and I contemplate and meditate on this fact. I regularly remind myself that we are all from the same source, that we are all on a journey of spiritual beings experiencing this physical existence. Oh, I like that one. Let me say that one again. I regularly remind myself that we are all of the same source, and that we all are on a journey as a spiritual being experiencing this physical existence. I am aware that I have a choice as to how I respond to what is happening in my life. My responses have an enormous effect on my spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Acceptance of self. It's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. I accept myself the way I am, and I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. I honor what my body is asking for, and if I'm unsure, I will ask myself, what can I do to be a healthier and more balanced than I am now? Well, that one's a good one. I dwell upon all that is right in my life, not what is wrong, and I have gratitude. I accept my life as it is now, and I move forward from here. So this is like the forgiving and moving forward, accepting yourself. It's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself self-love. I accept myself the way I am, and I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. So this is somebody like really like falling, like accepting themselves, like getting into their power, understanding their strengths, and just really understanding how powerful they are. And these are like a power couple, an entrepreneur. There's love, there's passion, it's a twin flame. Let's see that. Let's see if that card comes out again. It came out yesterday. Let's give these hearts a good shuffle. This place, sacred union. Definitely a sacred union. See that? So it just feels like, I don't know, the masculine energy has really leveled up. The signs I'm seeing here is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Virgo, Libra. See, this is a power couple of passion, very passionate. All right, a magnet and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Romance, Cupid's arrow strike. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light. Create room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Whoa, this is intense, you guys. Very intense. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So self-accepting and accepting each other for how you are will create this powerful magnet. Remember the passion. What are What are sacrifices? Look at the sacrifice. So looking at the positive instead of the negative, instead of criticizing each other, think, what are the sacrifices that my partner is taking to be with me? We get so into these customs, society's norms, and we start feeling entitled or taking those tasks. Okay, so basically the roles and tasks of so if you're like the wife, the roles that are associated, or the tasks that are associated with the role of being a wife, or the tasks that are associated with the roles of being a husband, or the, you know, whatever. And so all of those role tasks can lead to expectations, and really there is no eternal love. Unconditional love has no boundaries, has no expectations, it's giving. You do things out of love, as an act of kindness. Like spiritually, you don't do it because you expect something in return. You accept things as they are. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for this power couple? 1111, make a wish. Woo! We're gonna make our wishes come true. So the power of your thoughts. What are you manifesting? Be gentle with yourself. We got this one yesterday too. Have confidence. New beginning, fresh new start. This is your life purpose. Amen. So keep in mind that this is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, you could click on the description box and book an appointment through Schedulicity. Let's see. This is your life purpose. Archangel Michael has heard your prayers and is guiding you in the direction in which you were born to go. You already have ideas about a career that would bring you joy, excitement, opportunities to help, and financial security. And these thoughts are indicators of your divine purpose. You're meant to be engaged in work that brings you and others happiness. In this card is validation that the career you're dreaming about is your life's purpose, such as the universe will support and open doors for you. Move forward confidently. Specific meanings of this card is your current situation offers clues about your next step to take on your path. Follow your true feelings. Angels are watching over your business and finances. The prayer is, Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I taking the best step to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. Amen. Give me a high five. If you want to book a personal wellness appointment with me so we can talk about what your specific goals and dreams are, and I can tell you how I can help you and talk about prices, book that wellness consultation in the description box. It'll take you to Schedulicity. Book a wellness consultation. It is free. And we'll go over, what are your dreams? What are your goals? You can always start fresh. You could always start new, no matter where you are at in life. New beginnings and a fresh start. As one chapter of your life closes, another one is beginning to bloom. Right now, you may only notice the first inklings of new growth in your life. So Archangel Michael sends this card to encourage you to keep going. There's a great goodness in store for you. Stay filled with faith and keep a positive outlook. Possible specific meanings is a healing is imminent. You're experiencing better conditions at work or a new job. Past mistakes are forgiven and forgotten. An improvement in a relationship is apparent. A relationship is blooming. A move to a new home may be forthcoming. An improved mindset boosts your happiness and confidence. Let the past go. Clear clean, and declutter your home and office. The prayer for you is thank you for bringing me new opportunities and offering support, and for helping me release and heal my past. Fill me with trust as I experience these life changes. Have confidence. This card serves as a talisman to raise your self-confidence. Archangel Michael has been trying to reassure you that you have the strength, power, and skills that are valuable to God's plan of peace. Michael is protecting you while you shine your bright light. Listen to your intuition and act with aplomb. In this relationship, your self-assurance attracts healthy people to your side. It also triggers respect in others. As you're falling asleep each night, ask Archangel Michael to raise your confidence. You'll wake up feeling love, compassion for yourself and others. Possible specific meanings of this card is to have confidence in your plans and ideas. Tune into your intuition. It's right on target. Trust the person you are inquiring about. Have faith that you are on the right path. Know that your financial and other needs are being met now and in the future. Amen. Archangel, the prayer is, Archangel Michael, please send me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine. Wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. Amen. Comment. I want to hear your story if this resonates with you. Yeah, so the message for today is selflessness, accepting yourself and accepting others for who they are. And let's start the process of healing to create what your wishes come true. 11:11. Make a wish. Bye.